You think you want it fast. You think you want it now. The money, the recognition, the spotlight that makes everyone whisper your name. You scroll through your phone at night, looking at people who seem to appear from nowhere. One viral clip, one breakout deal, one sudden stroke of luck, and now they live in the very dream you've been begging God for. You look at them, and in your chest, a small hunger whispers, "When will it be my turn?" But here's the thing you rarely consider. Not every blessing is a blessing if your soul is too weak to carry it. Sometimes sudden success is a curse wrapped in gold foil. It looks like favor, but it feels like fire once it touches your unprepared hands. Overnight success can break you in ways slow, steady growth never could. Because when success comes suddenly, it doesn't give you time to build the muscles for it. Think of it like someone handing you the weight of a crown made for giants while your neck is still soft like a child's. You wear it for a while, proud and glowing, until you realize it's crushing you. That is the dark side of overnight success. You got what you wanted, but not who you needed to become. Look closer at the stories behind the headlines. The young athlete who rose too quickly, signed million-dollar contracts before he understood the value of money, then drowned in bad habits, entourages, and excess. The musician who shot to fame with one song only to fade into depression when the world's applause moved on to the next trend. The entrepreneur who went viral overnight, suddenly trusted with investors' millions, only to burn it all down because his character hadn't grown as fast as his bank account. You think you're different, but the truth is this: sudden blessings expose the cracks in your soul. If you haven't healed, if you haven't anchored, if you haven't built slowly in the quiet, then what was meant to lift you will split you wide open. And isn't that the paradox? You pray for acceleration, yet sometimes God withholds it out of mercy. He knows that a platform without preparation isn't destiny, is disaster. That's why the desert exists. That's why silence stretches longer than you want. That's why hidden seasons matter. They are not punishments. They are training grounds. You're not delayed. You're being preserved. Because when success hits too suddenly, you don't just get the wealth, you inherit the weight, the attention, the envy, the responsibilities, the spiritual warfare. Do you really think the spotlight will only shine on your good side? No. It will magnify your flaws, your fears, your weaknesses, and broadcast them for the world to see. If your soul is fragile, if your identity isn't rooted, the very thing you beg for can become the sword that cuts you down. The dark side of overnight success is that it feels like blessing, but functions like judgment. It tests you in public on lessons you were meant to learn in private. It demands maturity you haven't grown into yet. It gives you glory before you've built the inner altar to sustain it. And yet, here's the deeper truth. The problem isn't the blessing. The problem is your readiness for it. Money isn't evil, but money in the hands of an unhealed man will only multiply his brokenness. Fame isn't poison, but fame given to a soul that hasn't found peace will amplify insecurity. Opportunities aren't traps, but opportunities without wisdom will destroy more than they build. So before you pray for the quick rise, ask yourself, do I have the soul to carry what I'm asking for? Can I handle the criticism, the responsibility, the temptation that comes with overnight recognition? Or am I asking for a flood when I haven't yet learned to swim? The world celebrates speed, but heaven respects preparation. Overnight success might impress men, but it rarely transforms you. The slow, hidden, grinding path, that is where the real shaping happens. It's in the nights where no one claps, in the seasons where no one notices, that your soul gains the strength to hold future blessings without breaking under them. So maybe the silence you hate is saving you. Maybe the delay you despise is divine protection. Maybe the success you think is late is actually arriving right on time when your character, your faith, and your wisdom have grown strong enough to handle it. Because the truth is, you don't just need the blessing, you need the soul to carry it. Without that, what looks like a miracle today can feel like a curse tomorrow. Overnight success is sweet in the beginning, but bitter in the end if your inner man is unprepared. So when you see others rise quickly, don't envy. Instead, focus on your roots. Build in silence. Strengthen your spirit. Prepare your soul. Because sudden blessings will always come with sudden battles, and only those who have trained in the shadows can stand in the light without falling apart. The dark side of overnight success is real. It can destroy you if your soul is not ready. But when you are prepared, when you have allowed time to forge wisdom, patience, humility, and strength, then no blessing can crush you. It will not destroy you. It will only crown you.